Welcome to your daily morning spiritual guidance for today on Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm your soul coach. Remember that this is a special show series provided by my spiritual counseling TV network. So if you want access to more exclusive content year-round, including all my women's content, go to christieramirez.com/TV and join today. Become a member because you are going to benefit so much for your spiritual journey. And it's going to also give you that extra message that you might need to hear, or maybe it's a piece of knowledge that you've been in search for. And I do bring a lot of psychology into that content, and I know that you all can benefit. And of course, if you want something more personal, book a soul coaching session with me. christieramirez.com/booking to book your session. Remember, the spots are filling up, so definitely don't hesitate, don't take long. I do individuals therapy, children's therapy, women's therapy, family therapy, couples therapy, and so much more. Anything that you are interested when it comes to your spiritual journey. All right, and also make sure that you check out my School of Light, christieramirez.com/school, if you want to learn more. All the trailers are there with all the classes series that are available, and as well access to my spiritual book club. That book club is so amazing because we've already read one book in particular, which is A Course in Miracles, but there's so much other books coming up soon. So I'm excited. That's most likely going to resume in spring. And I have the next book in line is actually The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That is a book that I've read like twice already, and even in Spanish, so I read it like almost 3 times. But I promise you that when we discuss those books, so much more comes into that session. It's like a session almost. It's a gathering. It's not just reading straight from the books. Not even A Course in Miracles was straight from the book. We discussed it, and there goes so much more deeper into that. And A Course in Miracles is almost like a therapy book in a way as well. It teaches us to think from a love mind state versus fear. It teaches us how to let go of the ego, which will get in the way of all that you desire, and learn to live through our higher self. That book is much more powerful than people give credit for. And maybe the reason why, if some of you have come across that book, because I know that this is like a book that almost all spiritual people are aware of. If you've come across that book and either it didn't resonate with you or you didn't like how others taught it, because there's a lot of people that teach that book, then it's most likely because it wasn't taught right or it wasn't interpreted right? And I think that what I bring to that series, which is my psychology background, really combines well, because it's not just, thinking like etherically or even what you read in the book, because remember, that's a book interpreted and almost translated by 2 authors based off what Jesus taught here on earth, right? And it's also bringing the intuitive. It's almost like reading between the lines, and that all comes into my series. And I might refilm it, I'm not sure, because I feel like I should one more time. It's already been filmed twice, but I feel like every time I reteach those series, it's so much better. So if I do decide to reteach it, it will most likely take place in fall of this year. And we'll just go straight 33 chapters and then beyond to the daily lessons, which is in the back of the book. So yeah, that's how we're gonna get started today. And I feel like the reason why I'm bringing this up today is because you might want to check out some of my classes, which are already filmed. Everything stays there year-round in my School of Light. We also do prayers there. I've done prayers there with Mother Mary, and just so much more. All right, so let's get our daily lesson today let us get our daily affirmation for today. So maybe that's a message for me to start doing those lessons. All right. Wow, I am spiritually disciplined and I inspire others to do the same. This is our affirmation today. So whatever it is that you're being called to do, it's going to require discipline. Remember what I said early for this weekly and for Monday even. We have now more time on our hands because it's daylight mostly now. And yeah, it's going to get, sunrise is going to be 1 hour later. So for any of you who work better during the evening, this is great for you, right? But for any of you who are early birds, then maybe not so. But I feel like we all still have a lot to do, and we're gonna need discipline today to do the things that we might not feel like doing because maybe we're tired, or maybe it's just too much, maybe it's nonstop and we want a break. But we got our break yesterday on Tuesday, right? So today is almost like get back to work. work on these things that you are being guided to do. And so let's get our archangel message for healing today on Wednesday. What needs to heal? Yeah, today is definitely a day of being of service. Dear Archangel Uriel, Archangel of service, thank you for helping me to closely connect with the divine and hear the heavenly messages clearly to guide me on my path of light. Love, your divine child. This is a huge message for today. We need to show up for mission work in whatever way that means. All right, and let's get now our spiritual guidance from God. Okay, you are an old soul. So we are reminded that we have a big purpose here because we have a lot of knowledge to share because we are an old soul. And I feel like this is maybe what's going to be downloaded today. A lot of messages, maybe some codes that you need to decipher, but this is all for the mission. So there's a lot of knowledge, research that's going to take place today, but it's going to be very necessary. So stay on track, stay intellectual, go into the journey, learning things at my school of life. I feel like that's also why it came up. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.